I have absolutely everything I could ever possibly desire. And if I wanted something that I couldn't have, I guarantee you can speak again in a few months and I'm only passionate about things that massively improve my life if I win my current battle against the Matrix. Once I've cracked the Matrix and destroyed it, I will become the most powerful man.
You're existing in your peasant life. You wake up when the alarm goes off. You go to your job. My boss.
Andrew Tate, the multi-millionaire guy, the top G, the cool guy. So cool that he might have been the most influential of all influencers in the year 2022. He was, you can say, the most famous influencer or simply the mafia of the internet of 2022. Now, he did become very popular by being misogynistic and controversial in most of his talks. He did even change the lives of countless men and boys by his worthwhile lessons. If you'd not recollect how popular he was, let me remind you that at even one point he was the most viewed person on TikTok without even having an account on it. The people who have clicked on this video know Andrew Tate very nicely for who he is. But let me tell you that almost 80% of all the people who know Andrew Tate do not even know that how he became so rich and influential that he most probably can do anything that he wants. So here I am, having completed all the necessary research and sitting here explaining you guys that how he had his hands on such enormous amounts of wealth and such a lavish lifestyle that he brags about always. And even says,
You're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world.
Andrew Tate, before becoming successful and rich, was a professional kickboxer. We are in 2005 now, and you can see him in his kickboxing career. He was a fairly successful and good kickboxer, and it was in 2009 only that he had gained his first championship. He was always a smart guy and never was satisfied with his kickboxing earnings and a career that he got out of it.
Money. I mean, I was a kickboxing world champion, but kickboxing is not boxing, right?
Yeah.
So I'd make like $100,000 a fight. You fight 2 or 3 times a year. You pay 20% to your manager. You pay taxes, but you're not rich. And I didn't consider myself rich. Like 30, 40 grand chunks, twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. Living in London rents, need a car. You're trying, you're not rich in any way.
Once when he was really tired with his life, he just sat in his room and started researching about how can he earn money with his assets like his physique or even the cars that he had back then. He couldn't find much about what he could do with his physique as he had already invested it in his kickboxing career and could not make much out of it. But then when he was continuing his research, he came across this ad. And he instantly had this thought of starting an online webcam business.
And then I kind of realized, I was like, I've got like 8 girlfriends. But because I was traveling the world, and if you win, you get a ring girl.
And he thus became a pimp and started this business. Let me explain it to you simply. He called on his 6 girlfriends residing in across many countries who thought he was a big guy with loads of money. He called all of them, but only 4 of them agreed to what his plan was with them. He considered them his assets. But then when the 4 girls came to his house, he was a very good manipulator, and so he managed them to work under him. And then started the growth of his webcam business with 4 girls, which in a due period of time would turn to 75 girls and many homes in New York City, which of course was in rent, to grow his business. So let me explain you the business. Basically, the business was that he and his other girls would sit around and chat in these webcam sites in front of men who were desperate to converse with women in life. So the revenue that he earned from this business with his girls as employees was shared between both of them on a basis of 50-50. Now you wouldn't even believe how smart he was for starting that particular business, as that business made him millions and millions of rupees and made him most of the money that you now see him enjoying. In a span of 3 years, he had collected around 33 supercars. and thus started his grandeur lifestyle. The role of Andrew Tate in that business was as a technical person and as a motivator to those girls who did not perform well or have a good day at work. Then when he became very rich, he moved to Romania because there he believed he could do many crimes. There they bought many casinos and started the famous university, the Hustlers University. Many of you might not know what this Hustlers University is. Basically, it's a platform where the members pay a $50 monthly membership where they learn cryptocurrency, copywriting, dropshipping, e-commerce, etc. Basically ways to earn money which are not traditional. But he doesn't teach there, he has hired teachers to carry out the teaching work. But what Andrew Tate does is that he is a genius marketer. He says that all of us are losers and that we are in a matrix, we are controlled by the matrix.
The matrix is strong. The system which is designed to keep you as a slave is strong. The matrix has attacked me.
And so if you want to get out of it and earn money like him, we need to join the Hustlers University. Now many of you might not even know clearly about what the Matrix by Andrew Tate is. Basically, the Matrix is a kind of an organization of powerful people, political leaders and entrepreneurs who stay hidden and they supposedly control the world, control us. So you might have seen him always warning us about the Matrix. Now I'm gonna explain you something about Andrew Tate that is gonna blow up your mind. You need to admit that he is a genius, as he dominated internet by not becoming famous naturally, but by his affiliate program. Andrew Tate, when he became famous on TikTok in 2022, never had his own account. His clips were shared by the members of the Hustlers University. Well, according to Paul Harrigan, a marketing professor at University of Western Australia, stated that the affiliate program that was started by Andrew Tate's Hustlers University constituted a social media pyramid scheme. The members would get a commission for every person who joins the Hustlers University through their links. How, you may ask? By simply posting large numbers of videos of him to social media sites like TikTok, YouTube, etc. in an effort to make him highly prominent. Yes, this was all planned by Andrew Tate and it worked in making him famous. And then the new people who got influenced would even become the members of the Hustlers University. So it's clearly a pyramid scheme. Even if you go on YouTube and search Andrew Tate, so you would come across many channels who post the clips of Andrew Tate, and they are actually the members of the Hustlers University who are getting paid for it. There have been many people on various platforms who have tried to sell courses of theirs, but what Andrew Tate has done in this field is quite exceptional, as he's a genius with the marketing strategy. Andrew Tate's Instagram account, where he had 4.6 million followers, had been deleted. He was even banned on Twitter before Elon Musk became the CEO, but now he is unbanned. Now, if you really want to deep dive into Andrew Tate's life and know more about the Matrix, you might actually visit Gaurav Thakur's channel and see this particular video of him explaining what he feels about Andrew Tate. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please do consider subscribing the channel and liking the video, as it will motivate me to make more videos like this. And you can definitely comment on any suggestions about topics you would want to know from me in the next video. Thank you. Dhanyavadam.